missing someone.
Hey guys, welcome back to S and A.
I'm S.
And I'm A. And if you're new here, welcome. We post lifestyle and challenge content, so make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications if you want more content from us.
Yeah. So today we decided to do something a little different. So we decided to kind of share our experience and give you guys some advice on if you're starting a new YouTube channel
and what we wish we had done before we started a YouTube channel. So we just hope that this is helpful to you in some way.
Yeah.
But this is more of just us sharing what we wish we had done and just some stuff that we want to do moving forward.
Yeah. Let's get right into it. First things first, we recommend that you make a schedule for yourself. And this is really, really important, especially if you're doing a duo channel, because you got to find time to film with the other person. But it's also really important if you're doing a solo channel, because you probably have other stuff. Your life is probably not all about YouTube. So you want to find a way to balance both, YouTube and your afterlife.
Yeah. So coming from experience, we actually started YouTube and we made a super unrealistic schedule. We couldn't follow it. It was super hard. So then eventually we just went improv. When I mean improv, it just means we just did it whenever we had time, things like that. And that was definitely the wrong way to go, because that led to lower quality, and it led to inconsistency.
So if something does happen and you maybe get into a new sport and just different stuff is happening
adjust your schedule
adjust your schedule.
life.
Yeah.
Number 2, kind of piggybacking off of what S just said. Yes, and having a schedule is super important, but also make sure you're not biting off more than you can chew. And that is a common analogy used to show when you're doing too much to begin with. So in our first video, you might have seen welcome to our channel. So we started by doing a 2 channels a week, and that was not a very realistic decision.
Yeah.
So that is because basically we started, and then again it just became super hectic because there were 2 videos we needed to film, 2 videos we needed to edit, and again we wanted to make quality videos for you guys. And then like I said, we didn't have a super great schedule at the same time.
Yeah.
So then eventually, from what started should have been fun and easy and outgoing, kind of became something that was forceful on us.
Yes. And honestly, I know a lot of YouTubers say you should start at least two videos a week, because it'll help you
for watch
to get
time and
watch time
monetize.
and that. And I totally agree with that, but I would wait at least do at least a month with one video, or a few weeks in the one video.
That's what we wish we did.
So number 3 is make sure to have a few videos planned ahead of time before you start your YouTube channel. And this is really important, because if you you can film your videos ahead of time. First of all, that's really important. And
yeah, and even before you even make your first video, have some ideas prepared ahead of time.
Yeah.
Because we didn't do this. We definitely didn't do this.
And if you're doing a duo channel, it's just really, really, really important that you do this, because you don't know when you're going to meet up. You don't know when you both are going to have time to meet up. So make sure you guys are not just meeting together and trying to find video ideas. And I know we do this a lot.
We do this way too much.
So much. We meet up and we're okay, we're ready to film, and then we have to sit there for 30 minutes just to find a video idea.
So number 4 is to make sure to have some things prepared before you started. So what I mean is make sure to have a YouTube banner, a banner. Make sure to have a welcome video, the kind of explaining. Make sure you have your stuff together, so you're prepared and you're ready to post your video.
It's really important that you do make all this extra stuff, your YouTube banner, your intro, and you have to find out what editing apps you're going to use, because if you do that, it makes you look way more professional and you have everything together.
Yeah.
And so say if your intro video is coming out and looking at your channel, like, okay, my intro video looks cool, and you have your YouTube banner, you have a really cool intro.
It'll be eye-catching, first of all.
And they'll be like, okay, wow, she does really want to do this, they really do want to do this.
Yeah.
So it's really important that you do all the small stuff because it makes you look more professional.
Yes.
So number 5. So this one is really, really, really important, especially if you're doing a duo channel, and it is make sure you find a really good person to do your duo channel with. And this is important because if you're doing a duo channel, you need to, first of all, film your video. So you have to find a way that's good and, like, you know, you're able to come to someone's house.
I mean, we live right across each other.
Yeah.
We live like we're neighbors. So like,
so you have to find like a way that you guys can come and talk. So you probably shouldn't be making a duo channel with someone who lives like, you know, 30 minutes away.
it's just not realistic. And as like much as you like want this person to do it with you, you gotta think realistically. And also, make sure you pick a person that you know you work well with. I mean, you guys gotta, especially like both of us, like we picked a person that was really good with. So this isn't something that we wish we had done better, but this is simply just a piece of advice. Alright, so number 6 is to find a theme or something that actually like you're using your channel for. And this is also something that we wish we had done because our channel is kind of a little bit like hybrid-y, I guess. So it did take us a while to like figure out what we actually wanted to do, and we wish we had done this like a long before we actually started the channel. So we do a lot of lifestyle content, but we also do like some challenges and things like that. So that is what we do, and that is why you're probably subscribed. So make sure you find something that you like. Make sure to find something for your YouTube channel that you actually like want to do. Find a certain genre of videos.
This is just like so really important that you know what you're doing like ahead of time, and then you can always search up like if you kind of like don't know what to do now. Make again like what we said before. Make sure you have video ideas, and if you don't, just search up like lifestyle ideas, and I bet you will probably find lots of video ideas. Number 7 is make sure before you start to study the YouTube algorithm. And
what we mean by this is basically watch videos on how to start a YouTube channel, things like that. Basically something like this. I don't know.
So yeah, like there's a lot of videos on YouTube like how to gain subscribers fast, like what they did to like get their channel growing. And obviously it doesn't work like right away. And again, when you're watching these people's videos, make sure you realize that not everyone's YouTube journey is the same. And I tell A this all the time, like everyone's YouTube journey is different. So don't say like, oh my god, this person is growing so like crazy fast. Because everyone's different and everyone's channel is different. So if you're starting a YouTube channel and you're just starting, you have to realize that someone else who might have started recently or like later after you have to realize that maybe they're like growing faster than you, and you have to accept it, and you have to maybe, if you really want to grow, maybe find out why they are growing, like what they're doing that's different than yours, and maybe you can take that and learn from that. But don't expect that your journey is going to be the same and you're going to grow it like in the first month that you started.
Alright, number 8. Make sure you're not putting like so much money and like too much commitment into YouTube. And what exactly I mean by this is that say you're just starting YouTube and you want your like channel to start growing and stuff, but you haven't got to the point where you're monetized yet. And again, we're not monetized either. So we don't really have the fanciest gadgets or like the fanciest like cameras, things like that. I'm just using my Apple iPhone X, and that seems to like be fine for us. And we're just using iMovie, which is a free editing software to edit. And you know, we're using free apps and stuff to just edit and do like that. So you don't really have to put so much money and like things like that into YouTube if you still want to like have a good channel and still grow and things like that.
But also make sure that before you even buy this stuff, like make sure this is something that you really want to do until you grow. Like when you until you become older, like make sure that you're not just buying this like right away when you're starting YouTube, because
then you'll end up maybe in the end you'll end up, oh my god, I don't
this is not
like
for
this
me
anymore, you know. And then you would have just wasted money, and then it just doesn't really work out, you know. So other than that, you can also again like with time commitment and stuff, like don't like cancel plans with your family, or don't like cancel something because you know you wanted to do YouTube, or like don't have it to the point where YouTube is like completely taking over your life.
I mean, also if you have a lot going in your life right now, then maybe YouTube is like right now is not the best time to start YouTube.
Yeah.
Like
So
so make sure you are starting your channel when you know that you are going to be able to post.
Alright guys, that was our video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like.
Yeah. And make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications.
And also, if you want to help us get monetized, you know, it would mean a lot to us. So all you have to do is just watch this video.
Very, very end.
Very end. And also make sure to subscribe if you haven't already and you're watching this video. Make sure to go watch some of our other videos.
So yeah, we'll see you guys.
We'll see you guys this Friday. Bye.